Satoyama is a Japanese word that captures the importance of people living in harmony with their surrounding nature. At the heart of Satoyama is a positive and forward-looking concept, where people actively foster a shared border zone between settled areas and the wilderness beyond. Humans sharing spaces with nature has parallels in all corners of the earth. This time we cast our eye upon Danuohei village, China, to learn more of the many ways people coexist with their natural surroundings. Danuohei village is located to the east of Kunming in China's southwestern Yunnan province. The village is located within an area characterized by unique karst topography. The stone forests are considered superlative natural phenomena, with a wide range of pinnacles and a high diversity of shapes. Traditional management by minority peoples and their particular relationship between karst and the cultural identity and traditions of minority groups is an important feature of the karst environment. The easily accessible stones in the landscape also provide a valuable resource that local residents collect and use in a variety of ways in their daily lives. The karst landscape, however, is also characterized by a serious scarcity of water resources, which affects the daily lives of residents in Danuohei village. The Sani minority people live in Danuohei village. According to Sani folklore, their ancestors originally decided to settle in the area after finding a water source adjacent to the forest.
挪河呢，起因就是，我们是3年初，就是用说那个熬怒，后字就是熬怒了，所以说怒后就是熬怒是后。
Above the water pond of the village, patches of sacred groves can be found. It is believed that a local deity known as the Miji god lives there. For the Sani people, the Miji god is closely associated with the ideas of community protection, prosperity, and a bountiful harvest. Although there is variation across the different Sani communities, a Miji festival usually takes place for a week in the winter season. The festival starts with a one-day ritual ceremony at the sacred grove, where a group of eligible male adults, headed by a shaman, conduct ritual services and make offerings of food to the Miji god. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the food is distributed and shared among all villagers. During the Miji festival, all agricultural activities are forbidden, as it is believed that the Miji god is patrolling the cropland. It is believed that people who do not observe this practice will likely cause misfortune to their families and community.
原来是管得相当严格，封得相当严密。我们这些小学生呢，就是一棵爬到这棵，这棵爬，这棵往这棵爬到这棵，往这棵爬。
Those who live in Danuohei village see the forest as a crucial source of water, without which the village cannot survive. As such, they have been exploring various mechanisms to protect and sustainably use forest, stone, and other natural resources. During the 1910s, community forests in Danuohei village experienced serious deforestation. A stone monument in the village carried an inscription describing management rules and punishments for damaging the forest. In the past, 4 of the hills surrounding the village were sealed off and completely protected. Everything was prohibited. There was a ban on mining stone, and even chopping branches was not allowed. It is said that if any villager mined stone in the sacred grove, a village meeting would be organized. One person from each family would gather in the old school and decide what to do and how to set punishment rules and what immediate action to take.
那就我记得是有一回事，
有一讲解用，翻出石头。
还有那些石头，采好的那些的也还要拿来铺路。
那么就拿这个牛柴的石头发出来那些石头，就拿来铺这个铺路，是那个真的。所以我们亲眼见过、亲眼过过那事情，这个。
铺路不说话，也还要罚款的，还要。
就拿罚几百两一个手里。
我听一些老人解释，罚的还比较重，所以的话就不轻易那个做了嘛。
With the implementation of the forestry quota system in 1983, every household in Danuohei village was assigned private ownership of a certain amount of forest land. In the privately owned forest, villagers were allowed to harvest firewood or use timber to build houses after receiving authorization. Because of these benefits, villagers felt incentivized to look after their own forests while keeping an eye on the use of publicly owned forests.
8年以后嘛，就大户以后了，那所有的山林、所有的土地，
这分到国家过后，
耕地自己管着，荒山自己管着，
手也是管理好，石头是不能随便采，这是事实呢。
However, the situation has changed noticeably since 2008, when the Chinese government carried out collective forest tenure reform. In the Danuohei village, the ownership of private forest was transferred to that of the collective. As a consequence, illegal logging frequently occurs in the collectively owned forests. Some villagers also began to mine stones in the restricted areas.
前几天我们去上山给我看了一下，一起砍了乱七八糟的，都是红杉。
我一大排一大排的砍，一个谷草呢是有这个2、3节发子宽了也砍了，砍的我是养了20多年，10多年、20多年。
你看多少我记住我也不说，因为这个树不是光我呢，是集体的保护呢。如果我说了，你就肯定就要恨我，这不还会伤害着我。
现在嘛，只是看森林的桥比建筑嘛是管他呢，一起都背个集体去的了嘛，自己要什么以后自己有空嘛，自己也是赶紧拖拉机砍就是了，哪点方便的哪点有嘛就砍，可瞧不着。
While recent developments have caused serious degradation of sacred groves around Danuohei village, the rich tradition of the local Sani people is closely linked with nature and could provide inspiration for once again achieving a harmonious balance with nature. In addition, the striking karst landscapes are attracting growing interest within China and internationally. And this may provide further encouragement for local communities to carefully protect their landscapes. Growing numbers of visitors may, in turn, open up new economic opportunities and reduce the pressure on the area's natural resources. The sacred grove still plays an important role in the daily lives of the villagers. They worship the local deities in the forests throughout the year. Recognizing the positive impacts of local beliefs on the environment, the local government has sponsored the building of the entrance gate to the Miji Grove to encourage further protection of forest resources. Highlighting the traditional roots of forest protection is helping to renew local consciousness of the delicate relationship between the natural environment and those living in the surrounding areas that wish to use its bountiful resources. A sustainable relationship with the delicate karst forest requires a balancing of people's needs with the long-term perspective of maintaining biodiversity for all to share. It's an ongoing challenge, not just for the people of Danuohei village, but for us all.